Yo, welcome back to another episode of Superhero Swag. I am your host, 16 the Icon, aka Mr. Superhero Swag, and today we finally have Kurt Wagner, the fabulous, magnificent Nightcrawler. In the Munich circles, I am known as Yeah, Save It. All right, so we finally got this guy in this outfit. They have had Nightcrawler in the same outfit forever, and now they finally have him in the Uncanny X-Force black, white, gray, and the red X. So this is basically a take on Nightcrawler's original outfit, but of course stealth colors, because the Uncanny X-Force team is more of a black ops type of team. Okay. Now, the only thing about this Nightcrawler is completely pinless. Completely pinless. Pinless double jointed knees, pinless double jointed elbows. And then he gets this sick face right here. Let me get him to focus. Look at that. Okay, and he's got the war paint over one of the eyes. Okay, now this is actually the same look that Nightcrawler had with the mark over his eye. He had this look in Age of Apocalypse too, I believe. That's crazy. See, that's another Age of Apocalypse figure that we need. While, they gave us that Gambit in this same wave, but man, they need to finish that. Now, the one thing that kind of threw me off about this Nightcrawler as soon as I took him out of the box was his tail is it's just elongated to me. You know what I mean? It's not giving any, I don't know. It's like, I think this is just a little different choice than the first Nightcrawler. That's weird, because that's one of the things that I didn't do was grab the original Nightcrawler. Who knows why I didn't do that? Grab the original Nightcrawler. I should have one of them close by. Let me see if I do. It's not looking like it. Let's see. And no, I do not have one of my Nightcrawlers close by. All right, so the original Nightcrawler, I was going to try and do a comparison, but this is the same Nightcrawler. They just gave us a different paint job, and I greatly appreciate it, because I like to be able to get characters in a change of clothes, because you guys know I do the Marvel Legends Shorts universe, and this is definitely going to play into my X-Men story. Spoiler alert, something's going to happen where Logan is going to be disenfranchised with Charles's approach. The president is enacting the mutant registration law, so everything's about to turn up the heat. And something's going to happen where Nightcrawler is going to be down with what Wolverine is talking. What Wolverine is throwing down, Kurt Wagner's going to be picking up after what goes down in the story. So if you're watching those Marvel Legends shorts here on 16 TV, keep watching, because it will explain why he ends up in this suit and why he goes a little grr, as opposed to how Nightcrawler usually is, where he's quoting Bible verses, and it's gonna get sick in my universe. It's a lot less friendly, a lot less politically correct. I'm giving you definitely my take on what I think would happen if this were to be real. And so anybody that knows me knows that I am going to lean heavy into the racism part of it, because I want people to feel that. And so, yeah, we're not going to get too deep into the Marvel Legends Shorts universe, though. We are here to talk about this guy right here. He also comes with an alternate head, which gives you some red eyes, and a screaming open mouth for more expressive shots if you are doing photos. Like I know a lot of my people in the community are doing photos. I'm not doing photos. I'm doing, there we go. There we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to need that light, but I think I do. I think that's better for you guys, is to be able to see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. So yeah, you can get a chance to see the digital face print tech. And they do a good job on Nightcrawler, man. So now, of course, if you know me, you know that I have to get 3 more of these because I have teleport scenes, and, you know, from him teleporting from one side of the room, or teleport, punch somebody, teleport, punch somebody, teleport, kick. In order to make that happen, I need multiples of this character. All right, so he's got the alternate head. We covered that. Out of the box, he comes with those grabby hands, you know, and Kurt's got the 3 digits, the 2 fingers and the thumb. So out of the box, he comes with the grabby hands, and that's cool. That's cool because I've always liked, you know, Nightcrawler having, you know, his fingers are basically 2 fingers put together of ours. You know what I mean? So he comes with the fists. He's got 2 of these, so he can punch you out and give you the 3-finger discount. 2 of them to punch. Sword holding hand, which hinges up and down. Now, a lot of people are like me, and if you saw X-Men 97, you want to know, like I want to know, why they are not fitting Kurt with 2 sword holding hands so that we can recreate him fighting with 2 swords. And I will add, it would be nice to finally, because I had a Nightcrawler in the Toy Biz days, so I know it can be done, and I understand that if you're not careful with your Nightcrawler, you will break the tail. But that was in 2010, 2011 when I had that Nightcrawler and the tail finally broke off, maybe a couple years ago. We need another Nightcrawler with a bendy wire tail, or with some type of attachment to where the tail comes off and you can plug in another part of the tail, kind of like with the Daredevil nunchucks. And then that part that plugs in to the end of Nightcrawler's tail will be the accessory that allows Nightcrawler to hold his sword with his tail. That gives us that photo opportunity, and that is what we are looking for. So when people watch this episode and you hear me with that idea, pass that along to Dwight Stahl and and Dan Yoon and Ryan, please, and Ryan Ting, please pass that along to the Hasbro Marvel Legends team, so they can know, hey, we want Nightcrawler to be able to hold that sword with his tail. And speaking of the sword, because they have him in black and gray, they have him with the same pirate sword, but with the black handle. Okay. And there you go. So a brand new sword. We went over all of his accessories. So now let's get into articulation. I'm sure for everyone in the Marvel Legends community, if you are like me and I am a big fan of Nightcrawler, you have multiples of Nightcrawler. I have actually 3 Nightcrawlers in his original outfit. I've got 3 of them. So I'm going to probably get 3 or 4 of this guy. Okay? So that he can do his teleportation thing. Now, straight out of the box, one of the things that you always hear me complain about on this channel, on this show, is ab articulation, especially for characters who, hey, they're acrobatic, they're agile, they are able to contort their bodies and do things in the comics that are illustrated that you want to be able to recreate with the action figure. So in that light, Nightcrawler can bend forward that much, okay? Can bend forward that much. He can bend back that much, okay? I'm gonna move that tail out the way for you. You see that? He can bend back about that much. All right. All right. And then he can look up. Oh, all right. Popped him off. He can look up that much. Even though he gets that weird Adam's apple thing going on, but he can still look up that far. Bury the neck. Bury the chin into the chest like so. Can look down that far. All right. Full 360, of course, because he has short hair. And like I said, it is the same Nightcrawler that we are used to, although what happened is they just gave him a different paint job and a slightly different tail. Okay. So, all right, we've got upper bicep swivel. Check. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Check. And under here, he's actually got a slight butterfly joint. But I don't know if maybe, you know, I value this figure too much because I'm putting together this team, so I'm not going to really force anything. But there is a small butterfly joint for those that feel they need it. I mean, the little bit that he does with the butterfly joint isn't a lot, but it's sufficient for what I need to do. All right. Now, also with that ab crunch, you get the hard way swivel. And I don't care about breaking up that aesthetic so much as I care about the articulation. All right. Then he's got the upper thigh cut. And let's get him nice and broken in right now because he just got out the box like maybe an hour ago. Okay. All right, so we got upper thigh cut, and then we've got double jointed, pinless. Woo-wee! Look at that. That boy nasty. With barely any effort. The Robo Don't Know test goes through, kicks his own ass effortlessly. Effortlessly. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And then, of course, there is no boot cut. We already talked about this, but Nightcrawler never had a boot cut. So I'm not going to complain about Nightcrawler not having a boot cut when he has pretty much all the other articulation that I need. I'm not going to complain about that. He even has the hard waist swivel that breaks up the aesthetic. I'm still mad about my Rogue. I need a better Rogue in that villain costume with the short hair. Something that can actually look up and fly. We did not like that Rogue with the Destiny figure. The Destiny figure was the star of the damn show. How does that happen? I swear, man. I swear. Some of the stuff they do to get my money out of my wallet. Anyway, so at the end of the day, this is a really good figure. And the articulation is primo. And so I can get him into some good crouching poses. And there we go. Into a good crouching pose like so. Yeah. Boom. Good crouching pose like that. All right. Now, another thing that Kurt Wagner comes with, and we are waiting on Scott. They are playing with me about Scott Summers. No, wait a minute, Kurt. Don't come on now. You're taking the shine off of my rant right here. Okay. All right. So they are playing with me with Cyclops, with Scott Summers. They're playing with me. He is the last and final piece to building Nemesis. I told you guys I was not going to build this Build-A-Figure. I have done it in the past because my patience, the way my patience is set up, the way that self-gratification, the way that early gratification is set up. Yeah, I'm doing this for y'all. I'm waiting for that Cyclops before I even connect any of the pieces to Nemesis. But that is the last and final thing, is that Kurt comes with the helmet to Nemesis with the visor. Nice. And the back piece that has like some type of piping and looks like some type of jetpack or some type of exhaust system going on. You seeing it's gonna peg in the back like so. Yeah. So yeah, man, he's doing it. He's doing it. And finally, once I get Archangel in this outfit, which, ooh, Hercules. I cannot wait to get that Archangel because, first of all, I don't have the original Archangel. The way I have it set up with my collection is I will not go backwards. I absolutely will not go backwards knowing that they're going to update these figures. They just gave us that brand new Archangel in the Uncanny X-Force outfit, right? So that means they're going to backtrack, do a whole new paint job for the I am one of Apocalypse's horsemen version of Archangel that we all know and love, that I have a hoodie jacket from. Man, I'm drawing a blank on where I got the jacket, but, and I'm starting to come down with a cold. I've been working so hard to get this content out here that I have not been, I just been burning the candle at both ends, going stupid crazy, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and trying to get away from my job the way my job is. Hey, it's got to happen, y'all. It's got to happen. We're going to turn YouTubing into a profession. It is going to be a thing that we're going to do. But I am so happy that I get to do this because this is something that I have wanted to do. Let's adjust the camera so that we can get the full scope of what is going on right now. Okay, you see what's happening? Are you picking up what I'm throwing down? Yeah, there's a theme going on here. See? And I have been patiently waiting to put all of this together. And boom. So what happens now is I wait for Warpath in that Warpath and X-23 2-pack so I can get a brand new version of her with a brand new head sculpt. The only thing that irritates me once again is, I was talking to my wife about this earlier too. The women don't get the love. They don't get their flowers on the articulation. I'm pretty sure that the next person that will get the Black Widow articulation will be this lady right here, Betsy Braddock. Because she is a ninja, because she is agile, because she is athletic, she does need that body mold. Are they going to give us an Uncanny X-Force version since they gave us an Uncanny X-Force version of X-23? I'm sure they want our $25.99 since the $24.99 is the old standard because of the tariffs. They have added $1. They may add on an extra $1 to the figures. Spoke about this before in my Mr. Superhero Swag talk, my Toy Talk with Mr. Superhero Swag episode. And because of the tariffs and what's going on, you know, things are going to get more expensive. So we're going to just have to deal with it, like it or lump it. That's what it is. It is what it is. So this is the team. And the one thing I haven't done yet is I have not read the bio. It says the teleporting mutant Nightcrawler joins forces with the X-Force team in order to hunt down his enemies. Now, see, that makes me say I am going to have to go and look up Variant or Comic Storian or Comic Drake or the big homie Rob Jefferson, Comics Explain. That's who I'm probably going to go to find out why Nightcrawler got all stabby and war paint Nightcrawler and joined the Black Ops team that is led by one of the most volatile characters in the Marvel Universe. I need to find out what happened here. And y'all already know that Archangel ain't right. Archangel ain't right in the head. He's not right. He's not well at all. And then this guy, Wade Wilson, bro, legendary exploits of being just not well. And then this guy, look him up, man. Look up Phantom X, man. Phantom X is, what's the word that I could say? I don't want to say he's something else because everybody says that. He is cold. So cold that he would, like, literally, he would pop a child if he thought that it was the best thing to do for the greater good. He would literally shoot a kid in the face. Like, seriously, this guy is no chill. Absolutely no chill to the 10th power. Okay, so we got this entire team together. One thing that I wanted to do that I've seen other reviewers do is to show the figure that they are reviewing with the other figures from the wave that they come from. Okay, so we're going to show you that. We've got Nightcrawler. We also had Extreme X-Men Wolverine in this wave, along with Paige Guthrie, Husk. We also had someone who needs some storyline mates. We've got Remy LeBeau, Gambit. Okay, let me make sure I got him all the way in the shot. All right, like so. And then one of my favorite, I told y'all in her review that she is a fun figure, bro. So fun. Got Meryl. I'll put Meryl back here. And now looking at Meryl and looking at Husk, they have some similarities in their faces. Same artist must have did that. I see some similarities. And then, of course, destroy the flat scan humans! Yes! You got Fabian Cortez. So what we're waiting on, what we're waiting on is Scott Summers. We're waiting on Cyclops. Once we get Cyclops, then I will take this. Yeah, I knocked over the figures. But this is the end of the video anyway. So we'll take this. And I will take this. And this. And these. And eventually, I will build that. And we will have an entire episode where we bring these figures back out and I actually build Nemesis / Holocaust / genocide. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, share, and get notified. And until next time, peace.